Good morning,
Yeah.
Mark.
Good morning, Hanoi. How are you?
Fine. Well,
Yeah.
Mark, we have a new competition, and
Yeah.
we have 8 hands, and
Yeah.
this RealBridge bidding competition starts with a nice hand with 19 high card points. But not only that, we've got a solid 7 carder in spades,
Yeah.
and we've got 4 card support for a suit that partner sort of introduced at the 5 level. So I think we were looking at the possibility of a Grand Slam, and I think the question is whether to try for the Slam, for the Grand Slam, whether to go for spades, or just to continue with clubs. So that would be where where we have to the thinking points, let's say.
Yeah. So, what is the options are?
I guess we could be 6 clubs, 7 clubs, 5 diamonds. I think it's the most likely forcing beat we can find. I think we could also beat 6 spades or 7 spades.
Yeah, those are the options that the panel have come up with.
Yeah. The good thing about beating spades is that the lead would have to come from north.
Yes.
All right. So the good thing about that is that maybe north doesn't have the heart ace in case we're missing it.
Yes, you might make a Grand Slam even off the Ace of Hearts on the diamond lead. Yeah.
Yeah. However, beating spades would mean that the heart suit is like the only one not beat around. So it's also a clue. So I don't know what to make of that. I have no idea how to ask for a heart control in order to get to 6 or 7.
Well, presumably, if we bid 5 diamonds, and partner
Exactly.
can cube a heart control,
Yeah, that's what
and that's what.
that's what I thought, that the 5 diamonds would be the scientific way.
Yeah. Yes. As you can, as you might expect, the panel are divided between those who go for science, bidding 5 diamonds, and those who bid some number of spades, hoping to make their slam even when they're missing top hearts
All right.
because they need a diamond. Yes,
So no support for clubs anywhere.
we really supporting clubs yet for the reason they want to play it with North on lead. So some number of spades or 5 diamonds or 6 diamonds exclusion, I suppose. But if you're going to do that, you might as well bid 5 diamonds. I'm not quite sure what the advantage of 6 diamonds is.
Let's see number 2. It's a pretty similar hand, I would say, in the sense that we have a solid suit. This time is an 8 carder. I like the fact that we went slow. However, we might be better placed if we had started with a 2 hard jump over 1 club, showing
Well, yeah, if that's strong, but of course a lot of people play that as weak. So
exactly, that's the thing, that it's not a standard thing to play like solo way or strong jump shifts, and so
I mean, I play strong jump shifts. I like strong jump shifts for this sort of hand, but a lot of people play weak jump shifts.
yeah.
That's why I set this as starting with one heart because a lot of people will have to start with one heart.
Okay. So in this position, we could just ask for key cards, I think,
Yep, yep,
and
that's certainly
then
one
and then
option.
bid a number of hearts depending on how many key cards partner has. We of course are aiming at 3 key cards in order to get to 7. I think we can beat 7 no trump if partner
Yeah,
has 3, and if partner
yeah.
has only 2, I guess we'll settle for 6. And if partner has only 1, well, mm,
Well, in theory, we can sign off in five. Well, the trouble with we're not going to be able to sign off in 5 hearts.
Yeah, we'll have to play six anyway and hope for the best, like a
Yeah,
finesse in.
it might be on the club finesse.
Exactly. Exactly. So is do you think for no Trump is like the only possibility, or do you see somebody beating
No,
something like two spades, for example?
yeah, two diamonds and two spades are the other possibilities.
Okay, but have they been? Have you had any comments or votes for that?
Yeah, it's at the moment the panel's pretty well split between two spades and four no trump. Then the other suggestion is if you play weak trump shifts, i.e., if a jump to two hearts would have been weak, then
Okay.
two hearts would now would be invitational. Therefore, three hearts should be forcing, and that's something that regular partnerships should know.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes, yes, of course.
If a weak jump shift would show like 0 to 7 or 0 to 6, then two hearts now would be sort of 7 to 10ish, and therefore three hearts you can play as forcing. Regular partnerships, should certainly know whether they can bid three hearts forcing here. So if they haven't discussed it with their regular partner, it's something they should ask their regular partner and make so at least they have an agreement.
All right, let's see hand number three. I
Hand number three is one of those nasty problems with lots of bad options.
yeah, I guess we could double, which is terrible. I think that's the worst. I would prefer to be one of Trump with no hard stopper than to double here, I think. And then we can be the two clubs, two diamonds, or even two no Trump, I suppose. It's
Yeah, and pass.
and
Those are the
pass.
six.
Yeah.
Those are the six options.
What would you do with such a hand?
At the table, they bid one no trump.
You beat one no Trump, okay? Okay. Yeah. Well.
Well, I didn't, but the person who had the hand did, and it made it. As it happened, that was the winning action because the opponents were called for four of either major. You could make four of either minor in your direction, and they could make four of either major, but they couldn't bid game over a no trump. They ended up selling out to four of a minor, so that worked well. So one no trump certainly worked very well. Whether that's the right bid or not, I don't know. I mean, there will be supporters for double pass, one no trump, two diamonds, maybe two no trump. And so far, I've got votes for double pass, one no trump, and two diamonds.
All right.
Maybe somebody will bid two no trump.
All right. Let's see hand number four. This one, I think I have it solved. I think this is a not very common situation, but it has a very easy solution, and that is to beat two spades.
The panel so far have come up with six different bids.
Oh my god.
Now, we've had this discussion before on the panel about the meaning of double. Now, I'm old-fashioned where I play double that shows some values and four spades.
Yeah.
Because when I started playing, 50 years ago, the bidding went a minor, double, a major. Half the time, the major was a psych. It was
Yeah.
too small, a jack to three or something.
Okay. Yes.
Nowadays, I don't remember though, it's probably 30 years since anybody psyched against me in that position. Nobody seems to psych anymore.
Okay.
Although when this hand occurred at the table, the man was 1138. He had a 1138 naught count. So the question is, and I have votes for two spades. The question though is two spades enough? Because I have votes for three spades and four spades as well.
Mm.
And at the table, the auction went a diamond, double, a spade, four spades. But if right hand opponent had passed, what would you have predicted was probably the right contract?
Well, probably four spades, but I could be the two diamonds first, and then
Well, I don't think it's quite good enough for two diamonds. Two diamonds is another option. You're right.
I mean,
I think it's about a three and a half spade bid.
okay, but I prefer to have like a longer suit for such an action. I mean two
Well,
spades.
the way I teach my students is that one spade shows 0 to 7,
Yeah,
assuming that the next hand passes.
yeah,
So one spade shows 0 to 7, two
yeah.
spades shows 8 to 11 with four spades,
Okay,
three spades is 8 to 11 with five spades, and four spades is 8 to 11 with six spades.
okay,
And then with 12 plus, you start with two diamonds.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now,
So this is about a three spade bid.
yeah, definitely. In that respect, it is. Yes.
I mean, double, two spades, three spades, and four spades have all got similar sort of number of votes at the moment. So
Let's move on to hand number 5. I thought this one might be easy too because we've got 22 hiker points. We doubled their 2 diamonds, of course. Probably
yeah,
planning to be the hearts afterwards, or no trump, maybe, I don't know. They beat three
yeah,
diamonds and partner double, which I suppose is some kind of responsive double, right?
yeah, yeah.
So now
So partners,
the question is whether to go, I think, as in hand number 1, whether to go for 6 or 7. And I suppose the options are to beat 4 diamonds, to make it slow and see what comes afterwards, etc. Or
yeah,
just to beat 6 no trump, for example.
yeah, six hearts, six no trump are certainly two options.
Okay.
The advantage of four diamonds, if partner bids four hearts, we can bid backward.
Yeah, that would be great so that we could know the key cards exactly.
Yeah. So I think those are the three main options. I've got votes for five different bids,
Okay.
but those are the three most popular: six hearts, six no trump, and four diamonds.
Okay. And what are the
I've,
other
I,
two? 7 no trump?
no, I've got votes for five hearts, which I think is definitely not enough, and five no trump, pick a slam.
Okay, 5 no trump pick a slap, I would have accepted sort of because I think we with this hand we want to play no trump or hearts.
Partner's hand was queen jack to four, king to three,
Mm.
singleton queen jack to five. So in hearts, you need the hearts to come in. In no trumps, you need the hearts to come in or a 3-3 spade break. Those are the three main options, I think, is six hearts, six no trump, and four diamonds.
Yeah. All right. Let's see hand
Yeah.
number 6. Okay, hand number 6. It's another slam looking hand. We've got 11 high card points, but we've got a 7 card suit in spades and partner doubled their 3 heart opening beat. I thought beating 6 spades right away would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Um,
certainly. I've got votes for four different options, and that's one of them.
yeah, well, I suppose maybe some people can beat 5 spades.
Yep, that's another.
Uh, I don't like beating 4 hearts because if partner beats spades, then he's gonna get the lead. Once
Yep,
again, this theme
yep.
seems to be permeating in many hands this month.
The question is, does five spades ask for heart control?
I think that's what it does. I mean,
That's the downside of five spades. Is it just a general try,
yeah,
or does it specifically ask partner for a heart control?
I think it's specific for
Which
heart
is,
control.
yeah, but that's not what we need.
Not exactly.
So therefore, the fourth option, which is to bid four no trump, which is ostensibly for the minors, and when partner bids a minor, you can bid five spades as slam trying spades.
Oh wow.
Not going to be the most popular choice,
No.
but I think that's probably the right choice on this hand. Five spades is what the hand's worth value wise, but I think going via four no trump is probably the technically correct way to bid the hand.
Yeah, well, I think it's sort of a gimmick, an expert beating gimmick. I don't think the general public is going to know about that. But
It makes sense that
yeah,
usually if you
yeah,
offer
I understand it once I
if you
hear
offer
it. Is
you offer partner a choice of two suits and then choose the higher ranking, even when he says picks the lower ranking, that's the slam try. So in this case, if you bid four no trump and he picks a minor, and now you bid five spades. I mean, the whole panel agrees that four spades is not enough.
not enough at all.
Nobody's bid four spades. Everybody's bid more than four spades.
Yeah. Let's see hand number 7.
Well, yeah, seven was a. I mean, Marley Bergen sent me this hand, I think, and he thought it was automatic. I don't agree with what he thinks automatic, but you basically have three choices.
Okay, I think I saw two choices, which were two no trump or maybe three hearts. So maybe another choice would be to be two hearts only.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The hand is pretty dull. I mean, a 4-3-3-3, and also 10 high card points, and then three kings with no middle card. I mean, king 8 is the highest. Then we have king 7 and king 6. I mean, it's terrible in that sense too. So the hand is lacking in that respect, I think.
I mean,
But
Marty and I disagree. We both think it's obvious, and we both disagree. He thinks it's obvious to be two no Trump. I think it's obvious to be two hearts. And at the moment, the voting is almost level between those two, with three hearts a minority choice.
yeah, well, I think two hearts might be too little. But then again, the hand is not.
It's a horrible hand.
Yeah, it's a terrible hand. Yeah. All right, and hand number 8.
A common situation. Part that makes a preemptive raise of your diamonds, and you've got a good hand. I've got votes for 4 different options so far.
The option that I thought of was to be three hearts,
Mm-hmm.
because I would like to hear from partner. If partner beat three spades, maybe I would be the 5 diamonds. But if partner beats something else, like 4 diamonds, which means that he doesn't have anything in spades, I suppose. Then I think we can go for 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's likely to be no worse than the heart finesse for the Queen of Hearts. In fact, it was cold.
Mm.
6 diamonds. He had ace to 4, singleton,
Mm.
jack to 5, 3 small, something like that. The other option is to bid 5 or 6 diamonds.
Yeah.
I think 5 diamonds is pretty feeble.
Yeah, it's a little. I think you have to try for something else first.
Yeah.
I like four spades. I didn't think of it, but I like four spades. Sounds like a sensible bid, and it would show that we have interest and that we were shorting spades, so partner can value his hand. I mean, the singleton in hearts is gonna be important because he knows we can rough losers there, and the ace of spades. It's either eliminating a loser or yeah, I mean, eliminating a loser, whether it be a spade or another card, in this case, the club.
I mean, 3 hearts is also, sensible, and 6 diamonds is sensible. I mean, those are the 3 sort of choices for me. The thing is, with these sort of preemptive, defending preempts and competitive bidding situations, the experts have seen these situations hundreds of times before. And they base their judgment on experience, which is generally what the less experienced players. That's obviously what they don't have. That's what they're trying
To get.
to learn.
Yeah,
A guide to what to do in general in these situations.
yeah. Well, Mark, I think the
Uh,
hands were pretty interesting as usual,
yeah,
and thank you, Mark, and have a nice holidays, nice
yep. You have a good Christmas. Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Speak to you later. Thanks.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, mate.